Bye, 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 bye.
I know I'm a grifter, strong man. You could lick your hand and smack me in the nutsack. Thank God for Tesla Maesla and you, strong man.
Oh boy. Anyway, welcome back to Strongman Personal Finance. My name is Christopher Belly. I'm a certified CPA accountant. I'm a long-term boglehead investor. I'm author of the book Stop Being a Broke Loser. And I'm a hater of Jeremy Lafifi. Now, there's a lot of people trying to imitate Strongman Personal Finance, okay? You got Chris Borland. You got the other guy who shall not be named. He actually got his video out before me because this guy, he's trying to take over my grift, my hate and grift. And he's probably going to claim that he's the OG Jeremy LaFufu hater. Well, guess what, boyo? You're a scrub, and I get more views than you. Anyway, we're not talking about that. We're going to react to old Jeremy LaFufu shutting down his business. Now, Jeremy LaFufu, I'll give him some credit. Okay, at least he tried to do some kind of entrepreneurial thing. That's great. His business that he invested in my opinion, was pretty freaking stupid. But it's Jeremy LaFufu. He's known for buying bad businesses. So let me go ahead and pull up Jeremy LaFufu's video, and then we're going to go check out the Hungry Bull website because it's shutting down, bro. That's right. It's actually a good thing for him. Probably a smart decision.
Howdy there, folks. Welcome into today's video. So just going to kind of keep this short and sweet, let everybody kind of know what's going on, but made the tough decision this week to shut down the Hungry Bull company. And, let me just talk you guys kind of through how a decision like that comes about. By the way, first off, thank you for everybody that ever use the Hungry Bowl, left us a review, anything like that. It obviously means a lot that you guys, try to support things as it went. And anybody that's not aware, Hungry Bowl was basically a free app on the App Store that you keep up with what's going on in the market. We had our daily newsletter. We kept you up to date with kind of what's going on in the market. You keep track of your stock prices, listen to conference calls, things like that. Straight off the bat, money. It's about money. When it comes to, the decision to shut that down. If it was all free to have developers, if AWS was free, if all the softwares were free, I'd still be running the Hungry Bowl. It came down to money. Yeah, that business was $10,000 to $20,000 a week for me to run out of pocket, and we didn't make any money from the business. It wasn't like we charged for.
Holy freaking crap, man. I don't know if you misspoke there. $10,000 to $20,000 per week. Imagine how much wealth you could build by just investing that into an index fund. Jeremy, why will you not buy VT? For the love of God, everything you buy gets freaking wrecked. Now let's go check out the Hungry Bull real quick. And I'm just going to talk about it. Is this a scam website? No, I don't think it is. It's basically an app where you go on there and you can read about stocks, crypto, economics, personal finance, blah, 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 blah. You can download it on your phone. There's a website you can go to on your computer. I mean, it's freaking great. But here's the thing, Jeremy. Everybody freaking has this. Stocks were popular. He gets really caught up in hype phases. I don't know if you guys have noticed this. Stocks are really popular recently because we just got out of a freaking clown market where some of the most worthless assets in the world, cryptocurrency, unprofitable SPAC stocks, all this trash got pumped up. And everybody was a stock investor. Everybody's a day trader, blah, 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 blah. And look what happened. The clown market imploded. But he thought this market was going to go on forever. Because if we have a market like that that's just perpetually going up and clown stocks are going up 100% in one day, people would want to look at something like this. But at the end of the day, that market wasn't going to last forever. And on top of that, there's so much competition in this industry, Jeremy. Did you really think you were going to make money off of this? I mean, come on, man. I'm giving you an olive branch. Just buy some VT. You can even do it in your private account, Jeremy. Instead of blowing your money on crap ventures like this that have infinite competition and provide not much value, put the freaking money in VT. $10,000 to $20,000 a week. I don't know if you misspoke there, but holy crap. Man, this just goes to prove that, like, even rich people, which Jeremy's wealthy, obviously. He's got more money than me. I 100% admit that, from grifting, but that's besides the point. this goes to show that even wealthy people are not good investors. Okay. I've seen billionaires talk about cryptocurrency, billionaires, and support it. Really? Just because you're a billionaire or a millionaire doesn't mean you're smart financially. And that applies to Jeremy too. Okay. I'm telling Jeremy, if you hired me, which actually that would work for you. But if you just freaking listen to me, you would be so much better off. Do your little clown stocks in your public account and then have some actual legitimate investments in your private account. And don't invest your money into clownish crap like this. There is nothing special about this. What's in the shop? Let's go shopping. Okay, he's got some t-shirts. He's got some coffee mugs. He's got a bottle opener. Okay, I guess it looks like a bottle opener. I mean, come on, man. This is crap. Anyway, let's continue on.
The app, it was absolutely free. The goal with that, as far as making money down the road, was, hopefully get a ton of people to use it over time and then have sponsors inside the newsletter and on the app and things like that and have companies pay. But in order to get companies interested, like legit companies, you have to get to a large scale. It became apparent that we were never going to reach that large scale that we were going to need to get get companies to sponsor the newsletter, to run ads on the app and things like that. So there I was spending, like I said, it was very customary for me to spend between $10,000 and $20,000 every week to run the Hungry Bowl, between the softwares, the teams, all those sorts of things, the developers. It just very unrealistic, right? Now I thought through from every different angle. I thought about, well, what if I raise money, right? But here's the problem. If I raise money, let's say I went out there and tried to raise money, right? First off, the app was built on not the best, in my opinion, thing out there. It was built on Google Flutter, which at the time when the app first started was like a promising opportunity, but now it's looking more and more, and I'm speaking like nerd language to some folks when I talk about Google Flutter, because most people probably don't even know what that is unless you're an app developer. We would have had to probably go to the drawing board and probably start the app completely over again. Okay. Secondly, if I was trying to raise money, they'd say, okay, who's the CEO? I'm the CEO. Okay. If I'm the CEO of this company, where does Hungry Bowl rank in terms of my importance in a given day? It's not my most important thing. The most important thing I do in a given day is run my portfolios, right? Listen to conference calls, research companies, research my current companies, keep track of what's going on in the markets. That's the number one most important thing. That's basically like a full-time job in itself, right? Second most important thing I do in a day is record YouTube videos. I've been doing this since 2016. That takes a lot of time. Ask anybody that's a YouTuber that gets a lot of views and those sorts of things. It's a lot of work that goes into it. We all make it look easier than it really is, I guess you'd say. What's the third most important thing I do from a business standpoint on a day? Run the private stock group, right? People.
All right, guys, I'm going to 100% disagree with this guy's priorities. Okay. His real business is the private stock group. That's where I suspect he makes the vast majority of his money. His private stock group is his number one priority. He was charging up to $20,000. I called about a year and a half ago or something like that, talked to one of his clown buddies, and they confirmed there were multiple tiers up to $20,000. They've since cut prices. His priority is that stock group. His second priority is his freaking YouTube channel because it makes him money. Think about it. Why would your priority be something that you're losing money on? He's losing money on Hungry Bull, and he's losing money on his freaking portfolio. I mean, what gains? I think he's long-term in the red. Of course, his private stock group and his freaking YouTube channel are his number one priorities, but of course he can't admit that. We'll keep watching, but obviously the Hungry Bull was last in priority, as it should have been, dude. $10,000 to $20,000 a week. That's insane. I mean, even if I was a millionaire, like, holy freaking crap. That's like his whole ad revenue just getting eaten up by this app. Did he make any money from this at all? This just goes to show you the guy has no business acumen. I mean, that kind of massive investment for such a little reward makes absolutely no sense. But you can trust this guy to pick stocks for you, but he can't even really run his own profitable business. His actual almost legitimate business. I don't think his stock group is a legitimate business. I think it's a scam. But when he runs a legitimate business, that's where he loses all his freaking money. It's sad, man. Like, y'all think I'm full of crap and crazy, but I'm giving this guy great advice. And he just won't freaking listen.
Will actually pay to be in the private stock group. So I produce several pieces of content per week in there. I try to always run that to the best of my abilities. It's very important. So their Hungry Bull comes in as the fourth most important thing. And we're competing in a space that the other CEOs of other apps out there or websites or whatever, that's their main thing. Like this is their everything, right? And for me, it's my fourth most important thing. So at the end of the day, no one's going to give us capital unless we hired another CEO that's all they do is focus. Well, that's another huge cost, right? And then you're going to have, they're going to say, well, what about this service? Like what makes you guys different and those sorts of things. So there was no way I saw that project being the success, that it needed to be to make the money make sense, right? And to keep funneling, let's say $10,000 or $20,000 a week into that. The developer side, when I went into it, I thought it was going to be much easier on the developer side. And what we ran through a lot of developers, it just didn't work out. And what I really learned is, my gosh, if you're going to attack an app project, you better, and especially if a complicated one that's using several different softwares and programs and things like that in it, you better have some, crazy money to throw at it. And now I can see why a lot of these companies have thousands of developers, if not 5,000, 10,000 just developers, right, working on their app all the time. Because you would try to adjust one thing over here with your app, and all of a sudden 10 things over here break, and it's like, what the flip? Like, are you kidding me? Like, why can't we just fix this one thing over here? It'd be like, the best way I could put it is like, let's imagine the ceiling fan's not working. Well, in real life, I could have somebody come fix the ceiling fan. We can switch it out or something like that, right? But in app world, it's like you need to fix the ceiling fan. Okay, you fix that, and all of a sudden that light breaks and the pool breaks, and this part of the house just falls down. It's like, what is this seriously going on right now? So tough decision, but that's business for you, man. It's business. You got to make tough decisions sometimes, and that's a decision that had to be made. And it was a shoot for the moon project. There's no doubt about it, right? That was trying to go big, and it didn't work out. And I learned a lot from it. I'll be honest. Definitely learned a lot from it. Positive, negatives. There's always so much you can learn from something like that, right? So, anyways, that's the video. That's about it.
Oh boy. See, that's the problem with going big. Shooting for the moon. You hear his terminology? When you try to 10x or, become a billionaire in 5 seconds, that's when you lose all your freaking money, because you get almost overly ambitious and overconfident and think you're a genius. And I think a part of this is obviously related to him losing his FTX sponsorship, because probably what was happening was he was taking his FTX money and he was throwing it into his project, which if he had just saved that money and invested it, he would have been better off. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to bash him to death because he had a failed business. At least it was some kind of legitimate business. If somebody tries to do a legitimate business, I'm not going to slam you that hard. But it shows his investing acumen. He has no freaking investing knowledge whatsoever. He's a freaking clown. Sorry to hear that, Jeremy. Whatever. All right, let me do some comments. Bro, Plaids play every time I click this video. I always miss the beautiful intro. So apparently there's an ad button I can hit. I don't know if that's a thing. Well, it probably is, but see how much of a bad YouTuber I am? Where's the ad button? I need to talk to some experts on this. I know, we can always go rewatch the video. What's up, Hungry Man, personal cryptomatic? Hungry Bull, more like starving beer. Yeah, I mean, this was predictable. I think me and Jay were talking about this a while back. It's like, dude, you're pumping all this money into this app, and there's a billion competitors. Everybody's a finance guru. Everybody's making a finance app. It's just like every other stock that he buys. It was a hype stock. It went up massively. He bought into it, and then it freaking crashed because that cloud market wasn't going to last forever. Just like all this popularity with stocks, if we stay in a bear market for a long time, nobody's going to care about stocks anymore. Some of these YouTube channels will just massively lose money. Nice shades. Thanks, bro. The Hungry Bull is a crap carbon copy of all those apps that already exist. Nothing is... Yeah, what's special about the app, Jeremy? I mean, come on, man. Yeah, well, I've definitely learned I'm never making a freaking app. The Strongman app. Jizz is so financially R that he couldn't see burning tens of thousands of dollars a week on no income crap. That's the kind of company he invests in, guys. You see what happens? You may get lucky and hit it big, but 99% of the time, you're just going to burn all your freaking money. Oh, why are you looking at financial strong, man? You're a fraud. Well, I think he was smart to do that personally. God, oh my God. Like, if I ever make it big on YouTube, I'm not joking. All my YouTube money is going to be funneled into VT, and I will be insanely wealthy. Not because I'm a genius, but because I'm not a freaking clown that loses all their money. Woo! As a dev, there are long-term costs of websites based on user pools. Hungry Bull was just a crap service. I mean, it was okay, but I mean, I don't know. Hungry Bull should cost $5K a month max. Yeah, that does seem unusual. You know, like how many? What do you say? He had like a couple developers working on it, like 10 to 20K a week. I thought he misspoke. I don't think he was spending 10 to 20K. Everything he says is exaggeration or lies. I mean, he's hard to believe, you know, especially after the FTX fiasco. I'm tired of FTX because I care about my fans. Yeah, you care about your fans. And then, of course, we find out they canceled on him. Strongman back out here trying to make money by taking off his clothes. This ain't OnlyFans. Oh, some of these people, man, I'm telling you, they're threatened by my channel. Like everybody else, you know, they see my views, they see the attention I'm getting from larger YouTubers, and they get mad. They get mad. And this is a part-time. This isn't even a job for me. It's just for fun. Baby Strongman killed the Hungry Bull app with all this drama that's been surrounding Jeremy. No, he eventually wisened up. I think this is brilliant for him personally. This is the smartest decision I've ever seen Jeremy make. Comparing an app to a ceiling fan. I mean, they are pretty complex. I tried to fix my ceiling fan upstairs. I pulled the cord too hard because I was, very strong. It was bad. Strongman is like the undercover inspector in the stock market. None of these stocks complies with the building code. Let's see. Love the sunglasses. Yeah, apparently everybody likes the sunglasses. I'll keep them going. I DM'd Ed Jeremy your videos, but he blocked me. He's deaf scared of you. If he just came and debated me, I mean, let's go, man. Let's debate. Prove me wrong. And if he defeats me, he's going to be legitimized forever because I'm his biggest critic. Or apparently this new guy is. He's been doing it longer than me, apparently. I just started accumulating. Give me a 10-year bear market to buy my Vanguard target. That's boring. Buy Bitcoin. If you keep doing that, you're going to be good, man. I've been accumulating during a massive bull market, obviously, because I started investing in 2012, like right when I started active duty in the Army, late 2011, early 2012. And it's been a freaking bull market ever since. So I've been buying all that. VT owns Tattooed Chef. Actually, I looked and it didn't. I don't know if they've updated it, but they did not have Tattooed Chef in VT, which is freaking epic. Hungry Bull, unprofitable trash. Yeah, that's Jeremy Stocks right there. What do you expect? How do you only have 7K followers? You should have over 100. Well, I'm not like I'm a professional YouTuber. Look at me. I'm so smart. My name's Piss Borland. It's like people don't watch. They don't subscribe, but they watch. People watch. They won't admit they watch me, but they like me. Because I speak the freaking truth. I'm like these poser, grifter, slang losers. Do you have to file quarterly taxes? I don't file quarterly taxes. I pay quarterly taxes. Yes, I do. I pay $2,000 every 3 months. Jeremy definitely got scammed. 20 a week for a goofy app. I don't know, man. Grift Borland. I don't hate Chris Norland. I mean, I think his channel's kind of boring. Oh, look. There's some nameless individual in the comments that's saying I copied his video. See, this guy was the original Jeremy Slayer. He started it before me. See, you know what he did? Here's what this bussy did. He obviously knew I was going to react to this video. So Jeremy published his video 11 hours ago. See, I have a wife and kids. I have a job, actually a successful person. So I went to bed after my live stream. But this guy, he was like, well, I know Strongman is going to make a video about this, even though, I'm the original Jeremy Slayer. And then, he knew I was going to make a video. Obviously, I'm going to make a freaking video about it. He's like, oh, well, I did it first and he copied me. Oh, Mr. Bot Buyer. Who is this? Sounds like this guy shot himself in the foot. I mean, he could have joined the crew, but I don't know. Everybody knows you're a little bussy now, boy. Little bot buyer. Is that the real somebody, the real grifter killer? That is. He actually, before I started criticizing Jeremy, he started that, you know? I guarantee you he saw the Jeremy video about him closing the Hungry Bowl app, and the first thing he thought was, well, I know Strongman's going to make a video about it, but I'm going to publish it and get it out early tomorrow. And, you know, then I can say that Strongman copied me. Go search Jeremy Financial Education on my channel. Just look back how far I've been talking about this clown. And I've been proven 100% right. That's why somebody's in your comments, you're right, he's on your PP. He wishes he was. How's your... Show us the Schedule C. Schedule C. Schedule C. I'll show you my Schedule C. It's actually got a bottom line profit, unlike some people. All right, guys, that's about it. Yes, some other people beat me to this video. Obviously, I'm copying them. I've never gone after Jeremy Lefebvre before, ever. Watch, there'll be a bot swarm coming in later today. So I actually had a bot attack last night during my live stream. I usually have about 130, 140 viewers, something like that. And then I just saw them steadily climb to like 300. And then it stayed flat. And then it dropped back to 140. So somebody attacked my channel with live stream bots. No, it was you, Strongman. You're buying yourself bots. All right, guys. That's it. Talk to you later. Cheers.